Man, Will, last week was a weird week, and you guys are in for a treat today. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Skoop.
God damn it!
Damn it! I did it again!
The Skoop Sportz Podcast!
Thank you! My name is Alex. Next to me is Will. I did that one on purpose, obviously.
God damn it. Yeah, last week was a weird one.
It was weird. It was weird. We had so many almost upsets, I guess we'll start with...
almost upset. Cincinnati almost... I'm kidding. Kidding, of course. 52-3.
I can imagine Temple fans crying while watching the game, probably begging for their mom.
Anyways, there's a lot of almost upsets last week.
One of them... Go ahead and do it, Will. Old Dominion versus Marshall.
Old Dominion almost beat Marshall.
Do it. It's only fair. It's only fair.
Struggle win.
Damn it, more enthusiasm than that.
Struggle win.
Thank you.
It hurts because we were favored by 21. I knew it wasn't going to cover. I knew personally we weren't going to cover.
Yeah, they gave us too much respect.
Yeah. But there's still plenty of time to... And I'll give Grant credit. He clutched up, but... You gotta do good in the normal game, too. Like, come on now.
And if you look at the game that Grant had prior to him clutching up,
it was pretty awful.
It was not that great.
He was getting booed off the field. It was pretty
He was getting booed off the field. I was having an aneurysm. It was a sight to behold.
Yeah, there was a lot of bad calls, too. But
I typically don't yell at refs. I'm most of the time patient with them. That was the first officiating crew that I yelled at. It was bad.
We still won. Win's a win. We're 3-3. So.
Thank God we're back up to 500 now.
This week we got North Texas, so we'll go on with that. We'll go on with that later. But all right, let's take a look at what happened last week. The elephant in the room, no pun intended. Alabama losing to Texas.
Yeah! Yeah!
Alabama drops the game to Texas A&M. This was a game that I did not expect. If Alabama was going to lose to anyone, I expected it to be later on in the season.
Georgia.
No, Georgia didn't. Yeah, in championship. That's the only game I expected them to lose. But they lost to Texas A&M. That's tough. It was by a field goal, and I guess Texas A&M is a solid team, but that was not a game that they should have lost.
Excuse me.
That was not at all a game that they should have lost, but
no.
And they're still top 5. They still have plenty of chance to get into the playoffs. They're not out, but that was a shocker.
It was. Did you see the video where the kicker's girlfriend was cheering him on from the stands? That was something. And then she broke down after he made it, and then she ran on the field. It was great. It was awesome. Great video. Highly recommend it.
We can talk about the top 5 matchup last week.
Penn State Penn State. Yeah, Penn State, Iowa. Oh my.
Iowa came back. They came from behind to win that game.
I think we were watching it in the
We were watching it at Roosters, yeah.
After the Marshall game.
And that was
after our overtime win, which should not have gone to overtime. But hey, it's a win. I'm not complaining.
Right. Iowa came back and won that game, so they are firmly number 2 in the country now. We'll go over the rankings in a sec.
Oh my God, the rankings are
they're weird. It's weird to see, and especially who's at number 3. But we'll get to that in a sec.
I can't believe who's at number 3.
But Penn State is still definitely in the race. They lost to a really good Iowa team, so Penn State's not out of it. But that was a big game. Another big game that was instrumental for who's now number 1. That would be Georgia. Won by 24 over a solid Auburn team. So, respect to Georgia. They are now the rightful number 1 in the country. I think I thought for the whole season they were better than Bama, personally. But that was just that they're number 1 now, so it's okay. All right, so I'm not going to go too far. Oh, another upset. Number 10 BYU falls against Boise State at home too. That's terrible. Terrible loss for BYU, but they're still ranked.
Notre Dame survives against Virginia Tech. Kentucky.
Wake Forest survived.
We also watched that game at Roosters.
Kentucky dominated LSU 42-21.
Beat the shit out of him. Where's Joe Burrow when you need him, right?
He's in Cincinnati and he hurt his throat.
Oh, good. Great.
But, Kentucky, big matchup coming up this week. Again, we'll talk about it. Other than that, nothing else really interesting
SMU
happened.
surviving Navy.
Yeah. See, imagine if we were doing good. That would look really good for us. But we're not looking good now. So
Navy fired their offensive coordinator.
That's probably why they're doing better.
After like the second game of the season.
Yeah. Anyways, now on to the rankings.
All right, this one's giving me a boner.
All right.
I love it.
Once this gets pulled up, we will talk about the rankings.
This computer is slow.
My computer is very slow. I need to run CCleaner. Anyways, all right. The unanimous number 1 is Georgia. 6-0. Been dominant. Woo! Thank you. Been dominant all season. Only game that wasn't by double digits was to Clemson, which doesn't look that great now. I mean, Clemson has a solid defense still, but their offense is nowhere to be found, and they're rightfully unranked, but whatever. Georgia is the undisputed number 1. It's unanimous, all 62 votes. So, Georgia is firmly in the driver's seat now.
They control their own destiny.
Mm-hmm. Number 2 is Iowa after a big win over Penn State. They control their destiny too. I mean, if Iowa keeps winning, and they have what looks like smooth sailing, I don't want to say straight up because Purdue is dangerous. They're a dangerous team.
Dude, any team's dangerous now. Fuck.
Yeah. So I mean, we found out with
this is 2007. This is almost like 2007 all over again. We've said this several times and over the season.
This next team is like the South Florida of that season. Well, I don't want to say that because South Florida ended terribly, but number 3 is Cincinnati. Cincinnati's number 3.
Cincinnati at number 3. We'll give you a minute to let that one kind of sink in.
A group of 5 team has made the top 4. But it's only halfway through the season.
Fuck.
So, we'll see what happens. I would personally not mind seeing Cincinnati up there. I mean, they're going to be a Power 5 next year. Mm-hmm. So, I guess it kind of makes sense.
They might get blown out this year in the playoffs, but it'd be fun to see them up there at least.
Yeah, right. Number 4, and I don't see why. Oh, yeah, I kind of see why now. They came back from, 28-7 in the first quarter. Mm-hmm. Oklahoma's number 4 now. They're back in the top 4. They went up 2 spots after a instant classic with Texas. Then again, when is that game not an instant classic?
Whenever the 2 teams are shit.
Yeah. But they brought in the second string, and he did way better than what Spencer Rattler did in his time there. So I think he should start now. Oklahoma's offense is now clicking on all cylinders. They definitely came back from 28-7, like I said before. So who knows? Oklahoma might make it this year. We'll see. But they got to start winning convincingly. Number 5, dropping 4 spots after being upset by Texas A&M, and I think this is kind of I don't want to say being too nice because Texas A&M is a solid team. The record doesn't show it. Bama's number 5 now.
Point and laugh, everybody! Point and laugh.
I'm not gonna point and laugh until they lose a second time. Anyways, because Texas A&M again is a respectable team. They're not They're not fucking Vanderbilt.
So Imagine if Vanderbilt beat Alabama.
They still gotta face them too.
Yeah.
But anyways, no. Bama's number 5 now. Moving up a spot, and I think this is kind of disrespectful. I think they should be ahead of Bama. Is Ohio State. Ohio State, after a huge blowout win over Maryland, 66-17.
Cincinnati has been talking so much shit that they're ranked higher than Ohio State, and it's hilarious. Have you seen Twitter lately?
Yes, I have.
Oh my god.
Yes, I have. But Ohio State, I think they should be ranked higher than Alabama, personally. But
shit, this next team should be ranked higher than Alabama, for being honest.
Number 7 is Penn State. They dropped 3 spots after losing to Iowa. They're still on the drive. They're still. No, I almost said driver's seat.
No, the fuck they're not.
I almost said driver's seat on accident. Sorry. No, they're still. They're still capable of making it up. They're not out yet. So it's a respectable loss. They lost number 2. So
it was a good game too.
It was a very good game. Very close. They're still in the mix. Another Big Ten team at number 8, moving up a spot, is Michigan. I don't see why they moved up.
The game this year, though, it's looking interesting.
I don't see why Michigan moved up, though. And at this rate, I think. Oh my God, I'm making mistakes like you are too.
Oh my God.
At this rate, I think Ohio State's gonna blow out Michigan. Personally, I think they will because Michigan didn't really convince me much against Nebraska.
Oh,
but Nebraska's got a lot of talent, but be honest here. If you're vying to be a playoff contender, you got to blow people out. You got to blow out teams. Number 9 is Oregon. They dropped down a spot after a bye week. I don't remember who they have next. I apologize. I should probably look into that.
Are they on this?
They have a game. I know they do have a game this week. I don't remember who.
I'll check and see if they're on the slate. I don't think they are.
While you're doing that, I will go down the list more. Finishing out the top 10 at number 10 is undefeated Michigan State. They got a big game. I don't remember who. Again, I'm sorry.
Ohio State.
Ohio State?
No, I don't know.
Isn't that Ohio State?
Well, we can click on them, right?
Yeah, we can click right. Yeah.
What are we doing?
God, we're all over the place today. They've got. Oh, that's an easy game. They got
easy. Indiana.
They got Indiana.
It's been an interesting day for both of us today, though.
Yeah, college is a bitch.
I had
probably gonna edit a lot of this out, but it's fine.
I had a speech about depression, and I almost made the entire class cry. But that's a story for another time.
I'm probably gonna edit a lot of this out. Too,
oh my God! Yeah.
Doofuses. All right, going through 11 to 15. Kentucky 6-0, moving up 5 spots after their dominant win over LSU. They got Georgia this week. Number 1 Georgia. This is a chance for Kentucky to prove that they are legit. I believe they are legit, even if they do lose to Georgia. But the thing is, they got to make it close. They cannot be a blowout. So I don't think it will be. We'll get to that in a sec. But Kentucky's got Georgia this week. That's a big game for them. Staying the same at number 12 is Oklahoma State. I think they had a bye this week, right?
I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, they had a bye this week. Moving up 4 spots after a instant classic with Arkansas is number 13 Ole Miss. Ole Miss is still in the mix, I think, for the
I
SEC.
thought Ole Miss was Old Dominion for a second. I'm like,
Miss.
wait a minute.
Ole Miss. No, Ole Miss moved up 4 spots.
Yeah, see, guys, both of us are all over the goddamn place today.
Instant classic with Arkansas. That was huge. That was a great game. I loved watching that.
And we do not have Oregon on this week's slate. So who do they play this week?
We'll figure that out eventually. Not moving at all after a struggle win.
Notre Dame. At least we were right, though.
Virginia Tech. Yep. Notre Dame stays at number 14.
Coastal's
also staying at the same spot at number 15. Coastal Carolina. They blew out Arkansas State.
Well, yes.
52-20.
Yes. So. It's like Huntington and Woodrow Wilson. Inside joke for those who live inside the state of West Virginia. And
cough, 63-0. Cough, cough. Anyways.
At half. Cough.
Yeah. Number 16, moving up 3 spots. I don't see why they moved up 3 spots, but whatever. It's Wake Forest. They're undefeated.
Struggle win, though.
All their wins have been struggle wins, except for their FCS opponent. Struggle win. I don't want to keep stealing this shit. But anyway. Moving down 4 spots to number 17 is Arkansas. That's respectable.
Mm-hmm.
That's respectable. It was a good loss. It was a good loss too. It's a ranked team in Ole Miss. So. Number 18 is Arizona State. They move up 4 spots after a win against Stanford.
Oh shit, they do, don't they?
Mm-hmm. Moving down 9 spots. The biggest loser this week. Moving down 9 spots is BYU after losing to unranked Boise State. You laugh at all the upsets.
Yeah.
But BYU is still. I mean, I don't want to say that they're still in the mix for the New Year's Six. I think
they're not.
Wait. How would this work? So say a group of 5. So say Cincinnati does win out and they make the playoffs, right? Who would get the New Year's Six?
It's a good question. We'll find out.
I think it'd be the next highest ranking group of 5, which I believe, it's Coastal. So Coastal Carolina would get it. But BYU's still in the mix. They just got to count on Coastal losing, which I don't see it happening.
No, because Coastal will be Coastal.
Coastal's insane. Number 20, staying the same as Florida. I think they had a bye.
Maybe.
If I'm not mistaken.
I don't fucking know.
No, they did not. They blew out Vanderbilt 42-0.
Scared the shit out of me.
I'm so sorry. They blew out Vanderbilt 42-0. So they're still staying number 20. Moving up all the way from not being ranked after their upset win over Alabama is number 21, Texas A&M. Respect.
This is like the universal thing. I can't steal this one. Slow clap. Well done. Yeah. Good job, Texas A&M. Your kicker's more clutch than War Wasser. Goddamn.
Yeah. Anyways, number 22 is NC State. They move up a spot after I'm pretty sure a bye week. Number 23, SMU. They skated by Navy, but they remain undefeated, 6-0. They're number 23.
Oh, Navy. I love them.
Number 24 and also undefeated is number 24, San Diego State.
Okay.
And finishing out the top 25.
Watch Hawaii come by and upset them.
Right. And then finally moving down 4 spots at number 25, wrapping up the rankings, is Texas. After their instant classic, blowing a big lead, but we know plenty about that against Oklahoma.
Hook 'em horns.
Hook 'em horns.
Hook 'em horns. God, they've got to be.
still
They're
a
just probably holding up the horn. Just
still a contender for the Big 12 title though. They're not out of it yet. Receiving. Oh, they had the FCS coaches poll up now.
What the fuck? Do you want to go over that?
We could do that in another video.
Okay, thank God, because I don't have a lot of time.
I just happened to see it. I was like, that's weird. All right, others receiving votes: Auburn with 106 votes, Clemson 63, Baylor 62, UTSA 22, Mississippi State 7, Kansas State 3, Appalachian State and Air Force with 2 each, and Pittsburgh with 1. Rank UTSA.
I'm not seeing a lot of Marshall here.
Yeah, well, it's for a reason.
Yeah.
Rank UTSA, damn it.
Rank UTSA. Fuck. God
Rank
damn it.
UTSA, damn
we don't play them.
We got you, Roadrunners.
We're not playing you guys, so we don't care really.
We got you, Roadrunners. We got you.
We're not playing you guys, so it's fine.
We got you, Roadrunners.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
Kill the coyote. It's a Looney Tunes reference.
Fucking kill.
Yeah, kill his ass.
I don't even know who UTSA plays this week.
Who do they play, actually?
We'll look into that later.
Okay.
We gotta get into the prediction!
Yeah! My favorite part, mainly because it's the only part of the show. And it's what keeps our podcast going. So,
alrighty.
First game on the slate. Speaking of number 24, we got number 24 San Diego State at San Jose State.
This is actually labeled as a pretty close game, actually. San Jose State isn't as good as they were last year. They were actually surprising last year, but now all of a sudden they're just kind of...
Weren't a lot of teams surprising last year?
San Jose State's about the same level as us right now.
Weren't a lot of teams
Not
surprising
really.
last year? I mean, Marshall was until we lost to Rice.
I wouldn't even say we were surprising them, personally. I knew we had a lot of talent. Anyways, Oregon plays California, by the way. But
oh, well,
yeah.
Well, we got the answer to that now.
Yeah, right.
It's not
But, San Diego State at San Jose State. San Diego State's favored by 9.
Damn, look at the spread at the Oregon-California game. It's like by 13.
I'm going to take San Diego State here because I feel like they were going to look to make a statement because they're only number 24. It's the Mount West Conference, so it's huge to see this team up here too. So San Diego State's going to look to make a statement. They're undefeated. You know, they're below SMU, which I think they should be above SMU personally.
I have them play.
But I'm taking San Diego State in this one. This is one I'm probably not going to stay up to watch, but
I'm not staying up to watch that either. I don't know.
We'll see.
I'm a college kid, dude. I need sleep.
It's at 10:30, so and it's on Friday. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? On that note, Will, I'm also going to take San Diego State, and so does ESPN. The matchup predictor for ESPN has a 76.2% chance of San Diego State to win, and I think the spread is 9.5.
It's 9. It's
9?
just 9.
9?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's 9.
Yep.
All right. Next game.
A big game that is gonna make or break Cincinnati's season here. They have to win convincingly. Is UCF on the road at number 3 Cincinnati.
That's why I kind of put it down because it's such
Cincinnati
a big game.
is favored by 21. When was the last time you saw UCF being favored to lose by that much? It's been a hot minute.
2015. Whenever they went 0-12.
Fair. I mean, yeah, but that was the last time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Cincinnati matchup predictor is 89.7. I am taking Cincinnati big here because again they have to blow them out. They can't have any more close games. They have to blow out everyone. So I think Cincinnati's gonna know that. They're gonna go in and they're gonna dominate at home. I think they're gonna win and they're gonna cover.
I'm also picking Cincinnati, and so does ESPN. As we said earlier, the matchup predictor has Cincinnati with an 89.7% chance to win, and Vegas is also going to be picking Cincinnati by 21. What the hell is wrong with me today?
Next game up is number 12 Oklahoma State on the road against number 25 Texas.
God, these oranges look similar. Look at this. Hate it.
Texas is favored by 5.5, whereas the matchup predictor has them at 79.2%. Casey Thompson absolutely killed it against Oklahoma, but it wasn't enough to win.
No.
I don't know who I'm going to go with here. This is actually a bit of a stumper.
Go with your heart.
I mean, Oklahoma State, have they looked that impressive? I mean, they're number 12.
Who did they play? They played and they beat everyone. Missouri State, Tulsa, Boise State,
all of them
Kansas
are struggles.
State,
all of them
and
are
Oklahoma. Baylor. I almost said it. They almost beat themselves. They beat themselves, Will.
All of them are struggle wins, though.
Yeah.
Except for Baylor's respectable because they were
Mhm.
ranked, but that's about it. I'm gonna take Texas here with their offense. Texas' offense is gonna kill it, and they're gonna bounce back from last week. I'm taking Texas here in an upset.
It's not really an upset, Will. They're picking Texas to win.
It's on paper. It looks like an upset.
On paper, but is it really an upset?
Maybe. I mean, I don't know.
I'm also picking Texas. Fuck you. And so is ESPN. They got Texas labeled at a 79.2% chance to win, and Vegas is also picking Texas by 5.5. My ex is not happy.
All right, next game up, we got unranked Auburn taking on number 17 Arkansas.
I know these games aren't really that interesting, but these were the best ones I could find this week. Compared to all the other weeks, this week is kind of eh.
Well, I'm a little upset. Arkansas started out 4-0. They've lost 2 straight now. They lost to...
No, so they're pulling a Marshall. Great.
Yeah. They peaked early. But 1-2 in conference play. Auburn's 1-1. Both have the same record. Auburn got beat by 24 to number 1 Georgia. I'd say it's a respectable loss if it wasn't a blowout. I'm going to look for Arkansas to bounce back. But I think Auburn gets it done in an upset. I think Auburn gets it done.
You're taking Auburn?
I'm taking Auburn.
What the fuck? I'm picking Arkansas.
I'm taking Auburn.
I'm picking Arkansas.
I'm not convinced that Arkansas is that team yet, at least.
Yeah.
I think Arkansas in a couple more years will be that team. But
well, you know what? I'm going to be the common sense guy here and pick Arkansas.
I'm taking Auburn in an upset.
Fuck you. So is ESPN. ESPN takes Arkansas with the matchup predictor saying that they will have a 60.4% chance to win. And Vegas is also going to be picking Arkansas by 4.5. Arkansas, yes. You heard me right, piece of shit.
All right, this is the big game of the week here. Number 11 Kentucky on the road at number 1 Georgia.
This is it. Really?
I think it's the big game of the week because I think Kentucky's being heavily disrespected here.
I mean, just look at all the other games on the slate, Will. Jesus Christ. Don't look at the matchup predictor.
I know it's 23. Georgia's favored by 23. What's the matchup predictor?
It's
Jesus,
bad.
95.4.
It's bad.
Is it they're disrespecting Kentucky
it's
that bad.
It's that bad.
See, I don't know what's the thing. I would go with this if it wasn't this year. And it wasn't like a lot of upsets already that happened. Because, I don't know. I feel like there's going to be this might spark a curse of number 1 because Alabama got beat by a team they should have blown out, and they were favored to blow out. I think it's going to be closer. I'm going to say Georgia because I'm saying Georgia and their defense is going to be great, but I think Kentucky can match that nastiness on the line. So I think it's going to be closer. Georgia's not going to cover, but I think they get the job done.
Dude, I want to pick Georgia. Okay, I really, really do.
You're going to pick Kentucky.
The logical side of my brain is telling me to pick Georgia, but my gut is telling me to pick Kentucky. Dude, I'm like a psychic whenever it comes to this shit. My gut is normally right. I don't... God damn it. Fuck it, I'll pick Kentucky. The upset is real! No, it's not. They're going to fuck... I'm picking Kentucky. Don't worry, Kentucky. I'm sticking with you guys.
I'm sorry, Kentucky. You guys will definitely be in New Year's 6, but...
I'll stick with Kentucky.
Y'all ain't getting it done against Georgia.
I'll pick them. I'll pick Kentucky.
If y'all do it, I won't pick against y'all the rest of the season.
Well,
dead ass. I'll pull a Cincinnati. I'm not gonna pick y'all against y'all for the rest of the season.
Imagine if I am right, I won't let you live this down. I know
you won't.
Fuck.
I know you won't.
It went away. No.
I know you won't. So let's just move on before you start going
Wait.
on.
I'm not done yet. I did not read the thing. ESPN is going to agree with Will on picking Georgia. Georgia has a 95.4% chance to win the thing. God damn it. I really hope I'm right now. And
oh no, if they do win, I will say that this is 2007 part 2.
Oh my god.
100%. Because you got to think of all the other games in 2007 that were fucking USC was favored by 41 against Stanford and lost that game.
Stanford beat them, yeah.
Fucking Michigan State. Fucking Michigan favored by 34 lost to Appalachian State in the opener. You know, all that shit. All the greatest episodes of college football history happened in 2007.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of shit happening this season too. So.
And Vegas is also going to be picking Kentucky by 23. Not Kentucky, Georgia. What the hell?
Yeah.
I normally agree with you.
Yeah, you do.
But no, Vegas is picking Georgia, not Kentucky. Georgia by 23. What's next on the slates?
We've got Ole Miss at Tennessee.
Ole Miss at Tennessee.
And it's a toss-up, apparently.
My coach's team.
It's a toss-up, apparently.
Yeah, that's why I picked this one. Because it's a toss-up on paper.
Tennessee's looked good, but let's be honest. Is it
destined to be?
But Tennessee has looked good against teams that they need to be beating. But is it really that impressive? Will they do this will they look good against teams like Bama that they still have to play? That's what I'm trying to look at here.
They have to play Bama.
Because the only team that Ole Miss has lost to is Alabama.
By a big margin, too.
Yeah, it was by 21. And it would have been bigger if they didn't allow garbage time points.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take Miss.
Okay.
But very, very close. Very, very close.
It is. Oh my God.
I could see a shootout happening here. Another shootout, just like they have with Arkansas.
You know what? God damn it! I'm gonna have to go with my coach's team here. I'm going with Tennessee. I'm going Tennessee.
Going Tennessee. All right. I think if Tennessee wins, they should definitely be ranked next week.
Oh my God! This really is a toss-up. This is one of those rare moments on ESPN where ESPN says it's gonna go one way and Vegas says it's gonna go the other way.
Right.
So, ESPN is going to agree with your boy, Chips Ahoy Alex guy over here, and pick Tennessee with a 53.8% chance to win. However, Vegas is going to go over to Will's side, picking Ole Miss by 2.5.
Fuck you, Vegas. No one loves you.
But they're on your side!
I don't give a shit. They're always wrong.
Not always.
Yeah, when they pick against fucking ESPN, they're typically wrong. Anyways.
You're right.
They're typically wrong. It's whatever. I'm going with Ole Miss.
I'm taking Tennessee.
Although I will say if Tennessee wins, they should be ranked. Definitely.
Right. Here we go. We got another. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. We're getting down to toss-ups here. Number 22, NC State going up against Boston College.
Boston College is another team that peaked kind of. Well, they're 4-1, but their only loss is to Clemson.
Would have been respectable if they were ranked. If they were ranked.
Yeah,
Point and laugh.
Point and laugh. But NC State hasn't looked. I mean, their only win was their only really impressive win. Their best win's against Clemson.
Clemson's not good.
Yeah, I know.
They suck now. A lot can happen in a year.
It's another toss-up.
Yes, I mentioned this. You're welcome.
I want to go with NC State, but Boston College has been solid at home. I'm gonna go for the upset here.
Oh, really?
I'm going Boston College.
You're going Boston College?
I'm going Boston College. They've looked a bit more impressive to me than NC State has.
I think this is the first time where we've agreed multiple, or disagreed multiple.
You gotta go with NC State?
I'm going NC State on this one, and ESPN's gonna agree with me on this one. The ESPN matchup.
Actually, yeah. Well, hold on.
And I thank you.
Not so fast. I'm not so fast myself, actually. Now I gotta think. Okay, because actually, this is a rare instance where I actually got to look at the stats here.
This is the second time you've done this.
This is the second time I've done this.
But this is the second...
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm looking at the fucking stats now.
This is the second consecutive time in an episode that you've done it.
Yeah, because last week I had to do it with who?
Iowa and Penn State.
Yeah, Iowa and Penn State.
How do I remember?
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, I'm going with NC State. I'm going with NC State. Their only loss is not a respectable one, though.
Which is the kind of the downside.
Mississippi State.
Oh, wow. Well, as I was saying, ESPN is going to agree with us.
I'll go with NC State.
Pick the ESPN matchup predictor going with NC State with a 55% chance to win. Vegas is also picking NC State by 3. Who is next up on the slate?
Oh, God, this one. This one, though. It's number 18, Arizona State, on the road at Utah. It's an even spread. It's even. This one's even.
Fuck you, Will.
Fuck yourself. You don't know.
will.
You don't know who the fuck to pick.
I don't know. I'm kind of hot, though.
God. You don't know who the fuck to pick.
Holy shit, the spread is even. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's even.
What the hell?
It's even.
This is the first time in the podcast history that we've come across this, and this is like, what, the 3rd episode?
Oh, shit. The toss-up to kill all toss-ups.
Uh-huh.
Arizona State's looked pretty okay so far. I mean, they're number 18. If they were doing better, they'd be higher, obviously.
Get the stats up, will you?
I am. I'm looking at Arizona State's last 5. Their only losses to BYU, a ranked BYU. They just recently lost to Boise State. Whereas Utah, they have 2 losses. One of them is also at BYU, and another one, the second straight, was in 3 overtimes to San Diego State, who is also now ranked. However, they've also blown out. Well, I wouldn't say it's a blowout, but they beat USC, but that's not exactly respectable.
After the BYU loss,
I think Arizona State has looked way better than Utah. They've impressed me a bit more, and honestly, I think I'm going to take Arizona State. It's going to be a close one, obviously, and Arizona State's going to survive. I think they'll take it.
Well, I'm also calling the upset. Arizona State.
It's an upset.
Yeah, seriously. ESPN got Utah.
I don't think it's an upset.
But Utah.
Yeah, but Utah, I don't see why it's in their favor.
I don't either, but apparently we have to pick an upset, and ESPN's going to disagree with us. So ESPN is picking Utah, the Utes, with the 52.8% chance of winning, and Vegas can't decide. The spread's even. Mm-hmm. I've never seen that.
I've seen it a few times.
I've never. So.
All right, we've got
BYU at Baylor. I had to fill in a Big 12 slot because West Virginia has a bye. Piece of shit.
But BYU lost last week to Boise State at home. That's going to kill my want to pick them this season, obviously.
Oh, it's killing ESPN's want to pick them, too.
Mm-hmm. I think Baylor...
And Vegas.
Baylor, I don't see why they're unranked. That was a respectable loss. Oklahoma State's a solid team. I'm going to pick Baylor here. I think they're going to win. I think they're going to win. I think they will cover. 6.5 is the spread. I think they'll cover this. So I'm going to pick Baylor in a quote-unquote upset, but it's not exactly an upset.
Oh, it's not really an upset. I'm also going to pick Baylor, and so does ESPN. ESPN has the matchup predictor predicting Baylor would win with a 73.2% chance of winning. And Vegas is also going to pick Baylor by 6.5. You know what? Since WVU has a bye, I forgot to add Western Kentucky to the Discord slate. Yeah, my bad. I was typing this and I had to go get a surgery done that I just found out that they held off on it. So holy shit, they're that bad? Yeah. Holy shit, Tank Bone. U-Tree, I love him. 1-4 Western Kentucky against 1-5 Old Dominion.
Western Kentucky blows them out, I think. Because Old Dominion's that bad. I'm sorry to the Monarch fans.
But we almost lost to them. Why are we?
Yeah, I know, but we're kind of bad too, so it's fine.
Fair enough.
No, I don't. In all seriousness, I think it's gonna be. I think Old Dominion, as we've seen, a lot of the games that they've lost have been close games. Mm-hmm. So I think Old Dominion keeps it close here. I think it's gonna be a shootout, personally. Western Kentucky hasn't shown that good of a defense, but they have a spectacular offense. I'll give the Hilltoppers some credit. They got an awesome offense, but the fact that they don't have much of a defense is what's costing them this season.
Defense wins championships. I don't know why people take that to heart, but despite that, I'm going to give this one to Western Kentucky as well. So does ESPN. ESPN, the matchup predictor for the ESPN, has Western Kentucky winning with a 78.1% chance to win. And Vegas is also picking Western by 12.5. Now we're getting into a little bit of the Maction.
We got Ohio on the road against Buffalo.
Another tank bowl. High five.
I'm surprised Buffalo's doing bad this year.
Yeah, they beat us last year in the... What was it? What bowl was it?
It was a bowl.
Yeah. On Christmas Day.
Yeah.
That
sucked. That was a terrible Christmas.
Horrible.
But, Buffalo's favored by 9. I don't really have much to say here. I don't follow Mac very
ESPN is tweeting us on how good the podcast is and why you guys should subscribe. That's what that ringtone was.
How long has fucking Rourke been with Ohio?
30 years.
Like, goddamn, I see him almost every year. Buffalo wins in a blowout.
Oh, yeah. I'm also going to pick Buffalo. And so does ESPN. The matchup predictor, the matchup predictor has Buffalo winning with an 88.1% chance to win.
Now,
and Vegas is also picking Buffalo by 9.
You sound so enthused.
Ohio is shitty.
And on Friday, October 15th, we got...
The day the podcast is dropping, so we got to hurry up and make this prediction. Well, God damn it, it's Marshall, North Texas.
Marshall on the road against North Texas. This is a
God,
game.
I hope to God that they're right. They're over-respecting us again. Look at this.
Listen.
They're doing it again. Oh, shit.
Listen, honey, listen.
I'm not your boyfriend.
This is going to be this game that makes or breaks our season. Because we cannot afford to lose again.
So every game's going to make or break our season.
Yes.
Great.
Yes. North Texas is 1-4 on the season. They've not looked impressive at all. I think their one win was a struggle, right? But every other game they've pretty much been beat pretty soundly.
No, they beat Northwestern State.
That's an FCS team, though.
Yes.
I think the last game they got, blown out by UAB?
Last conference game, yeah. The last game, they, what the fuck? 48-35 against Missouri. They put up 35 on Mizzou.
Well, that's Missouri, sorry. Anyways, Marshall's favored by 11. I think they will win and cover.
Don't say that, you piece of shit!
No, in all seriousness, I think we will win this game because,
Remember ODU? Remember App State?
State was favored to win, though.
Oh, yeah. Remember ECU? The failed recordings?
Yeah.
I said recordings as in plural. We tried to do it twice.
I straight up said that we were going to blow out ECU, but I'm shooting myself in the foot for that one. But I do think we actually bounce back and win this.
Okay, so you know what? I'm also going to pick the Herd in this one, and so is ESPN. ESPN has Marshall winning at a 66.5%, and Vegas is also going to pick Marshall by 11. I'm gay now.
Stop talking like that, you piece of shit.
It's like my favorite accent to do while fucking with people. It's so much fun. Well, on that, we're gonna go ahead and sign off. I do not have a lot of time, because I have to go do math tutoring and I need my MacBook to stay alive, so I gotta run home and get my charger and shit. Not fun. But anyway, my name is Alex, next to me is Will, and you have watched the third edition of the Skoop Sportz Podcast. I said it right. Holy shit. We'll see you guys next week, where hopefully we can get a better set of games.
Bye-bye.